folks, welcome to the show. Icthultu coming back at you once again. Matt Demaz won't be joining us tonight. He is in the hospital under some unforeseen circumstances. Get the joke, folks. We're playing Half-Life. He got an accelerated flu. We're not sure what it is. Hopefully it's not the COVID. But we'll see what we'll see. Yesterday morning we left off at questionable ethics. We'll be picking right back up from questionable ethics. In voice chat is a buddy of mine from one of the Minecraft groups I'm in on Facebook.
Polkarou.
What was that?
My name is Polkarou.
Alright.
Yeah.
Go by whatever you wish, my friend. My hearing sucks, and I have a processing issue. I'm also stoned.
I'm not unfamiliar to this process. I have a YouTube channel, but it's a shitty YouTube channel. So.
Well, I'm also stoned, so you know.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, what I was hammering you about earlier is that there's no reason to move to 1.16 unless you're like on a phone or on a console or something.
Oh yeah, I know. It was mainly for the graphical output, but it was the most advanced that I could get without having to implement like high degree shaders or high capacity shaders.
I get that, but my problem. So when we first made our first server, we made a 1.16 1.5 server, and I think we ended up having probably about 20 mods and plugins at the time. The one that makes it look like the Nether portal. You could just like walk in and it's like there's no transition.
Yeah.
Like there was Galacticraft.
That's actually a mod that I do want to get in place. No.
But here's the problem: is that's it.
Sick.
They have nothing. They have zero things. The new mod is the Caves and Cliffs update, which we've had for 6 years in existence in mods. The excitement is for people playing Bedrock and phones because now they get to experience it.
Because if you look at the... it's also because, like, really, if you look at the phone version of Minecraft, it is like the most open source version of Bedrock.
Yeah, but it's still Bedrock.
Yeah, I know. It's just the most.
It's like having a sandwich
easy as
that has
fuck to
no
mod.
meat in it. It's like great. Now you've made me a mayonnaise sandwich. Thank you. It's a good
pretty
sandwich.
much. It's just easy to mod by comparison to console Bedrock.
Well, they don't have mods. They had pay for
DLC
that you can go and like download in these like little packs.
I know.
Just because Microsoft wants to make a buck. Like it's not like they're trickling that down to the mod. It's just theirs.
God damn, my name sucks today.
In the same way that you like, if you want to mod Skyrim, you can mod it through their like advanced edition, or you can go to Nexus mods and get like 50 million more mods.
Damn it. I'm still here. I just died.
Man, are you greening out on me? Is that what's happening?
What?
You're greening out on me?
A little bit.
Jeez. Handle your medicinal herbs, sir.
Well, no, I died because I got... dude, just watch.
You died by, like, polygons?
Yes, by polygons. Have you ever played Half-Life?
Of course I have.
Questionable ethics. I'm running through the lab trying to fight off aliens and military.
Yeah, of course. That's what it is. I'm just a silent man with a crowbar. Yep. Are you the silent man, or are you playing Blue Shift?
Do what?
Are you Gordon Freeman, or are you playing as like Barry Allen?
Oh no, I'm not playing Blue Shift yet.
Blue Shift is much better.
I will be playing Blue Shift at one point, probably directly after this. It's just I want to do them in order.
Are you playing the Half-Life, actual Half-Life, or are you playing like the Prospect game that they came with?
I'm playing Half-Life. Fuck! Blew myself up. God damn it.
Because Black Mesa, the game that they released on Steam, is just the basic game. It just doesn't look like shit.
Yeah, I've seen, but I'm unfortunately not the most financially stable individual. So.
Oh, you gotta get these boys contributing bits or whatever Twitch does.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I'm working on that. Trust me.
You know, maybe you gotta make some hot tub streams. You know, like we're gonna have you like stepping in and out of a tub.
Oh god, I fear my legs may be a bit too hairy for that one.
I don't know. Some people like that. You know, you're like, oh, you know, I love me some hairy gamer legs. You know.
Well, then again, I mean, we do live in the era that people buy fucking bath water.
They do. When I was in college, I sold my people paid. It was a value. There's something there.
Well, it's kind of like Rule 34 for the economy. If it exists, there's a market for it.
Would you let someone take pictures of your feet?
Of my feet? Yeah.
100%. Like no matter whatever the circumstances was, no matter the site, you would
like
just...
no. I get the foot thing. That really doesn't bother me too much.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine so, but I just mean that like it's one of those things, right? If there's someone out there who wants it, you know, like if it's someone who just wants you to like pour like fish tank water all over him, you know, let's do it. You know, give me $600. We're rolling. I'm in. Hear that? People in the audience. I'll do it.
Yeah. My viewers know this is a not safe for work stream. No worries.
Good. Gotta keep the casual racism to a minimum, I guess.
Yay, we have snarks.
But yeah, no, we're gonna move over to 1.17 when it fully releases, and after 6 months of it sitting on a shelf.
All right, I mean,
because then we want to be sure. The other thing that the question I asked, and this is an interesting question because it's more than just, hey, these are the services we want to offer. Is it important to you that your server is balanced and has systems in place to be able to sort of stand on its own 2 feet without you having to literally hold everyone's hand who comes in?
Yeah.
Yes, what?
Yeah, that would be great.
Like you the problem is that like there's a couple problems, right? Like one, you would need some kind of moderator team if you didn't have that in, and it's really, really hard to sell people in what is essentially free work.
Yeah, I know. That's why. Like I've been mostly relying on my friends.
Right, but the thing is that your friends are not gonna be like 100% not gonna be around always. The second they are off, and then someone comes in because you didn't put any systems in, and they just grief the shit out of your server. Like, what are you gonna do? So, you know, we came across that issue as well. There's a few mods that we got that were like specifically for that. We got Watchdog Anti-Cheat, which allows us, which essentially scans, like it makes it so that they can't add any additional client-side plugins of their own without us being able to see it.
Like Future, Impact, shit like that. Yeah,
like X-Ray, you know, whatever. You know, like they can't do anything of their own other than things that we've whitelisted specifically. The problem is that Watchdog is a slimy fucker. He put in his plugin where when you press the pause, when you go to the pause screen, there's a thing that takes you to his Discord as a button. Which we ended up messaging him, and He was really like good about it. Like he allowed us to change it to ours. But I hate that because it's like, why would they want to go to your Discord? Because you provide this like one feature that's not even for everyone. It's for like the mods.
Yeah.
I don't understand. We added another one that makes it so that if people get ores too quick in too quick a succession, it like informs you audibly in game. Like it'll be like, player this just collected 20 diamonds, and then if like you get that
that's not normal.
2 times in a row. Yeah, then it's like, how did you do that? You know, and then we have another thing that makes it so that you can disappear from the server where it looks like you've logged off, and then you can go into vanish mode where you can like sort of like float around them and interact with things. Because spectator mode has that, but you can't interact. Like, and then we have a thing where we can look inside your inventory and take things out or put things in, depending on what we see. And if we see things in there like 20 stacks of diamonds and they've been on the server for 10 minutes, you know, you're like, well, shit, you know? We also added recently a thing where you can, if someone griefs something, and like, let's say you're not around and then you come back and you notice that there's a shit ton of grief on your server, you can actually right-click the block, and then it will actually tell you who interacted with that block last.
That's nice.
Oh, it's really nice. And you can also, in an area, like as opposed to having to roll back the entire server to a previous backup, which may have happened like either days ago, depending on when you set it, you can roll back a little area, like without causing any lag at all. Things like that. It depends, right? Because like a bunch of the mods that we like, a good example is Tinkerer's Construct.
Yeah.
Tinkerer's Construct adds a whole bunch of really cool shit to the game. However, it also adds god tier, like people just floating around being gods. You know?
Yeah.
Like, and once you have that, why would you do anything else?
I can see it.
Like why? Like there's just no purpose in progressing. So you have to have, you know, 6 or 7 different dimensional worlds. You have to have enough variety and enough sort of like crossover that people want to continue. But then also there has to be like enough balance there that people don't just become gods in like 3 days, or the richest people in the server in like a week.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
So I don't know. It depends on what you want, because I mean, you know, right now in 1.16.5, they have like maybe, you know, 50 or 60 like mods that look like interesting, and like are like very gimmicky. But it's gonna, like, it's not the full release yet. We're still waiting for 1.17, and then it's gonna take 3 to 6 months for the modding community to like sort of shift over, but they're not gonna shift over for a half release. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
So that's the problem. That's the issue right now, is that like it's this thing is great for people who play on the toaster. You know, and then, you know,
but not so much for Java.
Yeah, if you have a really sick computer and you can run a bunch of things and it all works out, like, just wait. Like, you're literally, like, don't build a community and then, like, beg them to shift, you know, in 6 months to a year, when they may say, hey, like, I know you want to go play that, why don't you go play that in single player?
Yeah,
and your whole community is, you're like paying for like a home. It's like building a homeless shelter and then finding out there's an even better way to build a homeless shelter. Like, well, we're stuck with this homeless shelter. You know, it's just, I don't know. To me, it's.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it would be really shitty if you like built like this whole space theme thing, and then like, you know, 3 months later they released. You know, like a crazy mod that makes it so that you can build a space station. You know, or something like that. You know, imagine
I thought
how
there already was a mod like that.
Well, I know, but there is probably something. But I just mean that, like imagine they,
Fuck!
like, it would be really shitty if you, like, did all that effort and then, like, have to start it over. Because once you start your mod, or once you started your modder server, you can't go back. Like, you can add plugins as long as they don't fuck with other plugins.
Yeah. Well,
And,
my current
the
server
new-
is already live, so I kind of,
Yeah, but you got anyone there, or is it just, like, you?
right now it's pretty much just me.
Yeah, so that's no big deal. You can also take a look at my Discord, by the way. We were pretty thorough about creating systems to sort of, like, so that the server could be self-sufficient.
Okay.
Like, we added a whole section for protocols for moderators, and a whole section for, like, rules and stuff like that are, like, reasonable, but, like, with clear language.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be ambiguous.
Yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of trying to get anything done.
Unless you want 2B, 2PT, you know?
No, but I do want to run an expedition on 2B2T one day.
Oh, apparently it's crazy. Apparently it's still insane.
Oh yeah, I've seen. I'm subscribed to FitMC on YouTube. He's done a fantastic job chronologizing. What?
Yeah, that's the guy who did, like, the big breakdown, right? And it does,
Yeah,
like,
he's the unofficial 2B2T historian.
That's pretty wonderful.
And yeah, I mean it's some pretty interesting stuff what goes on that server.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, it's interesting when he breaks it down, right? Because it makes it sound like people went to try to create order, and then it just falls apart every single time. Because, like, why would you? Like, what? Like, anarchy servers, I have no idea how you don't just go there and just fuck with everything. Like, wait till the mods are just have their back turned even the slightest. And just destroy everything,
I think honestly it's because they have the full knowledge that they can.
Well, even how do you, like what would be even the point of having moderators on the server? Like, I guess to stop what? Like, the lag from destroying the server? Like, people making, like, 1 million, like, minecarts with chests in them or something? Like,
I don't know, man.
Because, like, you must have something in that. There must be some restrictions to make it so, like, they don't just destroy the server, right?
Well, yeah, like Housemaster, the owner, will step in if it looks like things are getting too crazy. But usually by that point, it's like it has to reach lag degrees that are making it so that people are being kicked almost as soon as they log in. And that's pretty hard to do. The last time that they managed to do that was with a lag machine that was the size of a chunk.
It's gross.
No, it's gross as it was made out of slime.
There must be people who are just into that, right? Like, they must just be like, let's destroy the shit out of the server.
Probably. I mean, it's undeniable fact that there are people who just want to watch the world burn. But,
the guy who poops in the urinal, like, just...
But no, it's gross is that lag machine is actually made out of slime.
I'm a government security officer here where I live, and I was working at a library today, a public library, and
Ow.
There are people who will come to the library, and all they'll do is, like, find a corner and poop in the book.
What the fuck?
And then close the book and put it back on the shelf.
What
Like,
the absolute
the
fuck?
amount of, like, disrespect, but also, like, randomness that has It's just so crazy to me. Like, that's wild.
What the fuck?
You know, it's almost to be respected.
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes, man, you know, like, because here, I'll be honest a little bit for like 1 second. Just gonna, when I was a teenager, like when I was like a kid, I pooped in the urine when I was in elementary school.
Okay.
I was the kid who like, and do you know why I did it? Is because I wanted the attention, but I didn't want it directly on me. I just wanted it to be spoken of. I thought that was so funny.
I could see that. I could see that.
It's just funny because, like, but it's funny to me. It's probably not funny to the poor janitor that had to like fish my poop out of there. But you know, like it's you know, like I just remember like kids talking about it for like months. I just felt like this like little like infamy.
Well, dude, I actually okay, so this is bad. It's not me. This actually okay.
Sure, you don't even want to own up to this one.
No, this one, no, seriously, was not me. Legitimately was a friend of mine in middle school.
Okay.
Pissed in the showers in PE.
Mm.
And they didn't know about it because they never cleaned the showers. So they just kind of let it sit there for weeks on end until the entire fucking fitting room, the entire locker room smelled like fish.
It fermented. It became an alcohol.
I guess. I don't know. All I know is that it legitimately smelled like someone just like put a dead fucking fish in the goddamn
Well, it's funny
locker room.
At that moment, you'd find out who gave a shit, right? Like the only person who would go clean that up is anyone who gave a shit. So you've like essentially learned.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. I didn't have to clean it up, but I did wonder, like, what the fuck is that smell? My buddy goes, dude, I took a piss in here like 3 weeks ago.
And did you look at him horrified, or were
just a little bit, just a little bit.
You think? Like,
but this is a guy. This is a guy who.
It's like the audacity.
Well, this is a guy who. Okay, so, you know, guy friends, obviously, we always, as teenagers, try to kick each other in the nuts.
Of course.
Well, one time, right before my foot made contact, he randomly screamed out "blue penis" by about a split second before my foot made contact.
It's a power move, is what that was.
A little bit.
It's regaining control, you know?
Ah, fuck. I forgot about that thing. God damn it.
And are you not doing well at that fight?
Not at the moment. Ooh, that was close. I'm surprised I did not lose any health from that.
You know what game I miss? That was like an older game that like Half-Life sort of makes me feel.
Huh.
Do you remember Fear 2?
I've never actually played the Fear franchise.
The Fear 3 is bad. People like it because you can play cooperatively, but the Fear 2. So Fear 1 was like same era as like Half-Life. It has like that polygons sort of shittiness look.
Yeah.
The Fear 2 was like HD textures, like it looked quite nice. But the whole thing is that the scares you weren't on rails for the scares.
Yeah.
So like you either had to be like looking in that direction, or not. Like, but you would turn like back to your left, and then like you just see the tail end of something happen. And I love that shit. That shit was awesome. I miss things like that. They don't do that shit. But like Half-Life was that too, because like you go into a room and there's like a guy being electrocuted at his desk or something. It's there, and then the lights shut off.
Oh yeah.
If you're not looking there, then you just missed it. You know, and I love that shit. Because then, when you play it again, you're like, oh shit, like...
What's really fucked up is that doesn't happen in Half-Life, that happens in Opposing Forces.
Yeah.
I've been playing Opposing Forces when I'm not streaming Half-Life, because, well, I want to get... I've never actually played Opposing Forces.
Yeah. It's cool. I mean, like, I don't super understand, because I don't understand why, like, if there really was fear of like an attack, why they just wouldn't like nuke that area or have some kind of weird fail-safe or something. Like, I don't understand why you would send men in to like kill them. You know? I don't know. Maybe that is what they would do. I don't know.
Well, our government does not make sense. That has been proven at this point.
Are you in America?
Yep.
Your government doesn't make sense. I'm in Canada. You know.
Fuck
you,
me.
but I get to live in nepotism.
Well, okay, rephrase. Most world governments do not make sense.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, right? Because like your own sort of like mindset on whatever the topic is. Like, people generally don't care unless it's something that affects them. It's kind of like what, comedians will say, like, when someone goes to their show and then doesn't like the joke that's told and, like, makes a point to, like, spark off about it.
Yeah.
You listen to all of the other jokes I made, and you just didn't like this shit because it pertained to you. You know?
Yeah.
So the government's the same, where, like, they'll set this, like, sort of generic thing, and then people generally don't get upset about some government change unless it specifically affects them. Or we have like an epidemic of Karens, where they just people who don't mind their own business, and they don't actually care about it. They just want to care about something, so they just put their nose in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's the person who, like, you're biking on like the sidewalk because the street is wet, and then they're like, this person comes out and is like, you got to be doing that on the street. It's like, are you the police of the sidewalk? Like, it's just, there's no point. The people are just, they want to hammer people.
God damn.
So I say that in full acknowledgement that I'm like a security guard. Tell people to stop doing shit all the time. So. What do you do when you're not playing Half-Life?
I work in retail.
Wow, that's pretty ambiguous. You don't have to say a specific thing, but are you like in a grocery store or like
Thrift store?
Well, that's cool. That would honestly be actually interesting, because the amount of shit that you must just see that, like,
The cool stuff that we get, yeah, is pretty cool. The shady shit that the parent corporation tries to pull, not so much.
Oh, they specifically try to
Yeah,
pull
they're
one
not
over? That's not good. You know what job I miss having?
What's that?
And I know why it doesn't exist, but like, I wish it to some degree still existed. I worked at Blockbuster. That was the best job I've ever had. That was so good. And it's so funny because like it doesn't exist, but and I get why. Because something like that just doesn't have any sort of future. Like, there's no, like, in a world of streaming, like, why would you ever, But,
Yeah.
When I was there, one of the favorite things that I would always love is that people would come in and they would get really upset that they had late fees. But my Blockbuster was cool, so we would give them 3 options, you know, because sometimes your account would get charged with late fees, or they would get charged with, you know, if you kept a movie for more than 30 days, you've essentially owned this movie now.
Hang on a moment, bro. It is time to run an ad break. Go right ahead.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
It's time to add,
I run
there's
ad
like
breaks every 30 minutes. I had to...
oh, there's a, like, right now there's like a thing playing for, like, your viewers?
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know. I don't actually see the ads when they're playing because I'm just, keeping an eye on my stream for technical purposes.
You don't choose it? Like, you don't, like...
Yeah, no, I don't choose it. It comes on randomly. Sometimes it's a tampon commercial.
I would love so much if, like, I started talking about, like, male fertility or something, and then, like, a Cialis commercial comes on.
That'd be hilarious.
You know, like, that would be so good. Anyways, this story is half the... I figured I might as well play, like, a little bit of show shit. So let me know when it's finishes. So you don't choose what it says?
No.
Huh. Can you?
I'm pretty sure you can. I'm just,
You just wouldn't care.
not really, no. It's ad revenue's ad revenue.
Yeah, how about things that you necessarily don't agree with? Like,
In some cases, yeah.
That was
Like,
inappropriate, like you wouldn't be.
in some cases, I would agree with you. Yeah, like if there were political ads, I'd be like, hey, get that shit the fuck off my stream, please.
Hi, my name is Republican. I would like you to give away all your rights. Give it to the rich, and then we'll tell you that it's really good for you.
Yeah, pretty much. And or I mean, realistically, I hate both sides. I have problems with both Democrats and Republicans.
Well, I think that it's mostly just like, if we're just talking about politics.
Yeah, it's just politics in general. Like, I don't mind talking about politics on a certain scale because political comedy is political comedy. It's one of the greatest things that George Carlin was ever known for. May he rest in peace.
I did a podcast before Trump was elected, and we made predictions that he wouldn't get it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to God myself here. Just to get past this shit.
Uh-oh, you cheating?
Yeah,
How
just
dare you?
just the
Jesus.
God though. Damn it. Not giving
Just turn the
myself...
ad break. Just turn on cheats and...
Oh
like,
no, I
just
never give
everyone,
myself
like, being
impulse
confused.
though. I never
Yeah.
give myself impulse. I never give myself full ammo, full all items or anything like that.
How long is the ad break?
The ad's over, dude. It's the first ad's always a minute.
Oh, okay. So
Second ad's gonna be 2. Third ad's gonna be 1. Fourth ad's gonna be 2.
Jesus. All right. Well, then I guess I'll go back to my story then. So I was working at Blockbuster, and one of the things that we used to combat this was we would give them the ultimatum of one of 3, possibilities. So we tell them that they can pay it, they cannot pay it, and then we'll send it to collections and fuck up their credit. Or the third option, we push a milk crate into the middle of the room, and we put a timer up, and they have to sing to us for 5 minutes.
The fuck?
It was so rad. You would have like these really high-priced lawyers standing up on this milk crate with like a $2,000 to avoid $6 worth of late fees, singing "Oh McDonald Had a Fly." It was so like empowering for us, but it was also like we eventually, as we sort of continued this, it caught the eye of this manager. And he came in and he told us that it was so rad. It was like 100% like, as long as they're like humiliated in some way, like great. Because then there's at least some deterrent, right? Because otherwise, we would just credit them. No. So if they sang for 5 minutes, we credit them on their account, whatever the cost is. Then they're just on their merry way. So, another story I have from there is it is the time I shit my pants at work.
Come here, demon fish.
So my manager wouldn't come up from the basement when I was asking to go to the bathroom. I was the only employee in the store, and how the cash register is set up, it's all DOS mode stuff, and you could just pry open the register and take the money. So, door's full, manager won't come up from the basement. I'm like hollering at him to like come. He says he's going to be in a minute. 30 minutes passes, he's not coming. I'm standing there and I poop my pants in the store in front of him.
Fuck.
And I am so upset. And my manager comes up and he's like, "Oh, it smells like shit here." And I'm like, "Yes." And then he looks at me and he's like, "Ah, I see." We were really lucky because the Blockbuster that I was part of, the like original bones of the store used to be a house. So the sub basement that we have has like an old shitty bathroom that had an actual shower in it, like a standing shower.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to go have a shower and everything was great in that way. But then the district manager got called in because of it. And he gave the manager shit. Then he told me that there's nothing that they can do to like sort of, other than like apologize to me. But he said to me that you get like one thing. And I didn't know what that meant, but he essentially said like, you get, like sort of like whatever you want within our sort of power to give you. Just ask for it and we're rocking. And I was like, cool. So I ended up having a party across the street at my house. And Blockbuster paid for the float for my party to get booze at my party.
Nice.
And they gave me a till. It was like the coolest, most fucked up, weird, like no other company in the world. And it also like sort of let me know that they were fucked. It like told me that the writing was on the wall for them.
Yeah.
Because no company would really do this, like, ever.
It's like, hey, sorry about that. Here you go.
Sorry about that. And it's like, oh, you're doing this. You're only doing this because your company's dying. I see. That's nice. How about you? You got any funny stories? Poop your pants at work?
Oh, I've got. Oh my god. Okay. I've got other types of funny stories, more ranging from my childhood. But let's see. When I was a teenager, I went through recreational therapy to basically get me out of the house. Wouldn't become one of those people who get famous for doing something horrendous at school. So one day my therapist takes me to the YMCA, and it was a regular place for us to go and just me to kind of work out some stress. Well, I forgot to stretch that day. And next day I woke up with a muscle strain on my inner thigh, a really nasty one. And my stepsister told me to put Icy Hot on it. I'm sure you can imagine where it goes from there.
Nice. I can't. Yeah. My only sort of version of that story that exists is probably like I make these jalapeno peppers that I wrap in bacon.
Oh Lord, I already know where this one's going.
So I was doing jalapeno peppers or jalapeno poppers, and I had my fingers all covered in jalapeno juice or whatever.
Went to the bathroom?
And I scratched my nuts.
Oh,
And I just
even
didn't
worse.
notice. And I just remember being like, man, it's getting itchy, you know? Like, I had burned my nuts with the acid on the peppers.
Yeah,
Like,
you got capsaicin on your testes, man. Jeez.
oh, it was awful. It was destruction. It was absolute destruction.
Good Lord, you poor man. Oh, well, okay, so, let's see. I'm trying to think of. I know a few stories that can top that, but I gotta ask you if your stomach. How queasy do you get?
No, not queasy at all. I'm pretty strong as far as.
Okay,
I haven't even I haven't gotten quite to my like make you upset stories. I didn't want to like traumatize your viewers. So.
Oh no. There's no traumatization going on here, man. My viewers are used to some pretty fucked up shit. Let's see. I had a friend who was a former cop who
Oh, stop already. Oh.
yeah, he's seen some shit. But I had a friend who was a former cop who, motherfucker, I keep jumping too far down, or too quick, too soon.
Wow. And he fucked his mother? That's
No. He had a buddy who was working in jail, and, so this is more his buddy's story than his, but, goes check in on a detainee, and this guy's got this kind of reddish brown stain down the front of his shirt. And the officer looks at him and goes, "What happened? Did you have an accident?" Detainee goes, "No, that's blood." Guy goes, "Okay, why are you bleeding?" Psycho Boy decided to take one of those nearly unbreakable carbon fiber plastic combs and broke every prong off except for the big one at the end and cut his nuts open from taint to shaft.
You know that's an interesting way to like get the come out, you know? Like
Well, what's worse is it got infected.
Oh, of course. It's common.
It got infected, and a doctor went 2 knuckles deep into this guy's balls.
You always know the touch. You just always know how to get me like 100%, you know?
Yep.
Jesus. You know, it's funny because like at the time, I bet you he was totally stoked for it. Like, I've heard of examples of people being on PCP and they just, like in their mind, the actions that they took made sense because they were high, you know?
Yeah.
But then like after they must be like,
what the fuck was I thinking?
Like they're dealing with the consequences, right? The poor guy, like, now has, like, probably, no nuts. So.
Yeah, and there's another story. This one's really bad. I had another friend who was a former cop, a highway patrolman out of Washington State. He had this guy in a high-speed chase on a motorcycle. And he finally got the guy to stop. but his bike stopped.
Mm.
He didn't. And he flew nuts first into a light pole with an extended hook on it. And, I don't know if you know this about the human anatomy, but the human ball sack can unravel like a ball of yarn. That is exactly what he told me. I will have nightmares of that until the day I die. Fuck!
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to keep on the god cheat just to get rid of the fucking helicopter. What the fuck, man? I don't want to do this the entire goddamn time. Damn it.
Cheating. What a bad boy you are.
No.
Never getting my nibs, how dare you.
At least unlike Dream, I'll admit to it.
Oof. Shade spit.
I'm sorry, you don't accidentally cheat at Minecraft. The way that Minecraft is, it's physically impossible.
Minecraft is everything crap.
Do what?
Minecraft is everything crap.
Pretty much, man. I mean, well, no, okay, so in order to even implement mods, you need to know how to code to some degree. If you don't know how to code, you don't know how to play Java Edition. So you cannot accidentally cheat.
I understand why you would, though, because, like, you're not beating Minecraft. You're beating, like, vanilla Minecraft. You're beating, like, the dragon or whatever. And, like,
Yeah,
or the wizard.
well, you're doing it on a speedrun. It's a speedrun community that takes it so seriously, and I get why they take it so seriously.
I understand the speedrun community. I don't understand the speedrun community in, like, sandbox. Like that's not the point. It doesn't make any sense. It's like speedrunning, like meeting the cereal bowl or something. It's like who's here for that? You know, like I don't know. Like when it comes to things like Minecraft, I'm like, why? Like I'm gonna build a house. Like what's like what is to you beating at a game that is technically ended?
Yeah, what can I say, man? People got weird prospects.
Like, there's games that I enjoy watching the speedruns for, like, I don't know if you've been watching these series, the IGN series yet at all, the Devs React series?
No.
Where they get the developers to react to people speedrunning their games.
No, I haven't seen it.
That shit is so rad. Just because, like, just watching the developers of the game reacting specifically to, you know, like, someone destroying their game in some way by, like, you know, using the collision to jump really far or something like that, like, is always just really funny. Like, there's something very satisfying about watching, like, the creator, you know, observing the destruction.
Yeah, I can imagine.
They did one recently for Doom Eternal, and the guy, so, like, you know, they spent all this time, like, coding in, like, all this beautiful architecture in the game and whatever, and the guy uses, like, something where he locks the frame rate to his jump button on his mouse wheel, so that when you, like, slide down a slope, it, like, reacts with the collision and just spits you, like, thousands of meters in the game instantly. And just something about that, like, and it's funny because, like, you know, just hearing them talk about, like, oh, you know, maybe we should have like put some text in the skybox talking about like, you know, like cheaters never prosper or something. You know, it's just funny to hear that. Those are the speed runs I enjoy, like where like there's like a point. If we're talking like if we're talking about like games like I don't know, it's like I'm gonna speedrun Clash of Clans on my phone. Like it's just not something that like anyone should be like into. Just there's just no point. But you know, whatever.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I finally got past that fucking helicopter.
So cheat mode off? Was that what you're saying?
Yeah, I took cheat mode off before I actually killed the helicopter. Now I'm down to 30 life points.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
You're gonna super die.
I'm gonna end up cheating again.
When you finish beating this, you should definitely check out Black Mesa. That game looks great.
When money is a little more stable, I definitely plan to.
I think Black Mesa is really cheap, actually.
It's about it's $21 right now.
Yeah.
That's still a bit
pretty cheap
pricey for me right
now.
now because all I make is about $200 per bi-weekly paycheck.
Jesus Christ. That is not a lot
Fine
of money.
problems. It's why I'm home so much.
Oh, geez. Streaming it is then.
Yeah, I on my 32nd, the week of my 32nd birthday, I found out I have spinal degeneration. Had my first adjustment, and my nervous system shit itself.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
And I just stepped on a landmine.
How long do you stream for?
About 3 years.
No, I mean like in one sitting.
Oh, longest I've streamed is about 4 hours.
Wow.
Actually, no, that's not true. It's 6 hours.
You know what's a fun game you should play? And it's a game that is funny to play with cheats on. There's a game called This War of Mine. And the whole purpose of the game is to live through like a war-torn thing, like a war-torn area.
Mm-hmm.
And it's done in a really like nice way, like a really like interesting, unique sort of style. And all of the funds that are taken from it are given to war orphans and stuff like that. It's like a very good charity game. But one of the things is it's a side-scrolling sort of like sort of crafting / combat system.
Mm-hmm.
And each night you have to go out and scavenge, and there's like a chance that you get killed by the various marauders or whatever. I cheat and I mod in antidepressants so that when I kill, like, because you have the options to steal from people that are like normal people who are just also trying to live, or kill them. And in the game, if you kill innocent people too much, you can get really depressed, and in some cases kill yourself, or become like useless to like the player to craft things. And I'm on an antidepressant, so I don't feel bad about killing people. But it's funny because it's satisfying as far as like the gameplay goes. But it does make you a terrible person. It makes me a terrible person.
I play Fallout, like ritualistically. Every now and again, I'll just play it out of nowhere. And the first time I play it, I always kill literally fucking everyone. So
Fallout what?
either 3, New Vegas, or 4.
I can't 4, man. And I get why the emphasis is to do that, but I don't know. For me, I fucking hate the storyline in 4.
I don't blame you entirely.
I hate it. It was written by like a 5-year-old. I don't understand why I have to like join the Brotherhood of Steel. to join my son's, like, the institute. Like, I don't understand, like, why I have to, like, it's meant to be, like, I can join any faction. I don't understand. That game bums me out so hard. Even the settlement system, like, it's like, it's boring. There's just, like, sometimes they get raided, sometimes they don't. You can spend, like, hours and hours and hours building, like, impenetrable systems for settlements that will never, ever get raided. Never. I do like the modding system in it, though. Do you mod when you play Fallout 4?
Mm-mm. Oh, Fallout 4? Yeah, occasionally. But I only have it on PS4, and right now my firmware is shot, so until I can get that replaced.
That's cool. Yeah, I do like the mods, and I would say that Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 are just completely different games. Like they're like one is all about VATS, about like tactical sort of interactions, and Fallout 4 is an action game.
Yeah.
With terrible writing. With terrible writing. Though I do like it. I mean, I just wish that there was more to it. But
yeah, I can understand that.
Hello, Fallout 76. Did you?
I have not played it.
What do you mean? It's got 16 times the detail. 20 times the processing speed. I hear.
And 13,000 times the bullshit.
Oh man, the amount of it's funny because I don't like supporting them as a company because of how shady they are. Like I find that gamers are generally like, at least these days, like very like they're very loyal to like the companies or the brands that they go for. So they'll just like support whoever, whatever, like no matter how many times they shit on you.
Yeah.
But man, I sure wish that people would vote with their wallets more. Like I sure wish that.
Oh, like, a fellow anarcho-capitalist.
How many times like does like a company need to shit in your face before you're like, man, this shit stinks, like.
I don't know, man. I mean, I played Destiny, so.
Oh Jesus. Oh.
Can't give you a proper estimation on that question.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah. Well, I mean, even that game, like Destiny, Halo. I mean Destiny. I mean Halo. Is perfectly fine. I don't know. They went for like a very strange model. Like, imagine being the guy who bought Destiny 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just like release it for free, and it's like, oh fuck. It's yeah. Do you remember what's that game that came out with years ago? That was like you and 4 friends versus like a human who was like a monster.
Mm.
And it flopped really hard because they went from like a paid model to like a free to play model like instantly. Fuck, what was it called? Hunt something? Fuck.
I could not tell you for the life of me.
Evolve. Do you remember Evolve?
No.
Oh.
Probably for good reason.
Oh my god. It's funny because it was a good game. Essentially the same as like the new Friday the 13th games and like Dead by Daylight and stuff like that. Same sort of like concept, but instead it's like you and 4 friends like choosing like a character class to attack a monster, and then your friends, like whoever the 5th guy is in your group or whoever the random is that shows up, plays the monster and has to use its own powers to try to kill you while you take it down. But its system was just so fucked. Because it was like way easy to take it down. Because you just had to pay far away.
Sounds like the execution was shit.
Oh, it's funny because like a bunch of games have tried that now. Like I mean, even like the 13th Friday the 13th game is close. Like I get it.
I cannot stand that game, honestly. I tried to play it, and my eyes told me to. My eyes legitimately said, "Dude, if you keep playing this, we're going to start giving you nightmares, telling you to scoop us out with rusty spoons."
Well, I mean, I understand, right? Like, I mean, like on the face of it, it's cool.
I'm gonna have to no-clip this shit. God damn it!
Wow, what a cheater you are! Jeez.
Although, it's funny, if you do no-clip on surface tension, this particular map in Half-Life, there are a lot of little developers' secrets in this map.
Are you, like, how quick are you to be giving up here? Like, are you, like, do you try it once or twice, and then you bail?
Do what?
You just, like, how quick are you to giving up here? Like,
I'm not quick. I'm not gonna be giving up anytime soon. I'm actually just right now in no-clip mode, fucking around with the developers' secrets and surface tension.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, have you ever actually gone into no-clip mode on the surface tension map on Half-Life?
I haven't played Half-Life in, like, I don't know, probably 10 years.
Okay, well, you can access it on PS2 edition as well. You just have to utilize Zen mode and a few interestingly placed jumps, but you can no-clip out of the map, and you can get an eye of some pretty interesting details that the developers left behind.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Because Valve, like they're back when they used to make games, back in the day. They were just gamers. Like I think, because I mean nowadays, like a video game company isn't really like a development team; they're like a marketing team. Like they're not really gamers themselves; they just are going towards where the money is.
Yeah.
Which is why we got the Todd Howards of this world. They don't know anything.
Yeah, that's who that fucker's name is. I forgot his name for a minute, probably for good reason.
Oh. Yeah, there's a few things that companies will do sometimes that will be counterintuitive, But I mean, people don't care and they just go on, So gotta pre-buy those games, gotta get those pre-sales in for this digital game that will not run out at all. Because you want a skin that makes your suit look more yellow or something.
Yeah.
Really important. Yeah.
Let me check my stream right quick. Oh, we're already at the 2-minute mark. 2-minute ad mark.
I have to use this moment to duck out because I got a whiz real bad. It's
go ahead, man.
11:30. But it was good. Maybe we'll do it again.
All right, man.
Tell some more of my wacky stories to your people. Let me know if the reception is good from my being there.
Oh yeah, we'll do.
Yeah.
Later, bro.
Right, man.
Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah.
I gotta back out of this guy's chat real quick. Let me see if Demaz is going. If he wants to hop in. Hopefully we can do this without dying. This time. Nope. Fuck! Motherfucker. Fuck you. Checking messages. Ooh, fuck me. Fuck. Fuck! Get fucked, ass clown. Oof. Oh. Ow. Ow. I'm probably gonna have to got it. Yeah, because that's not supposed to kill you. The impact from that's not supposed to kill you. We're gonna save right quick, because I know you can actually fall off this fucking bridge. Okay, we're gonna turn off God now. Let me see if Matt's replied. He is not. Alright. Oh yeah, let's try not to launch that in close quarters. Oh, wait. Whoever designed this map was a jackass. Oh, fuck. Okay, now let's try that again. Before we do that, hang on. Now let's try that again. Okay, that's what the problem was. I was holding the crouch key while I was moving. Or when I hit the loading screen, I was hitting the crouch key. I'm gonna die. That was still horrible. Alright, let's save here and see what's waiting for us on the other side. Probably death. Yep. Fuck! Why weren't my bullets working? fucking cannon. Fuck! Fuck! Damn it. Get up the fucking ladder. Okay, well, this is gonna be fun. Okay, that was horrifyingly stupid. So was that. That worked. Oh, thank fuck, a med pack. Let's see if Matt's replied. I'm gonna call him. Okay, he might still be on his way home, so... If that is the case, we'll keep the stream going a little longer if he gets home and hops on. Hang on. Hey, Matt. Hey, you're gonna be on my speakers tonight because my headphones completely crapped out. So you may hear yourself.
I don't know if you can hear me that well because the Wi-Fi in here sucks dick.
I can hear you perfectly fine. I need to edit my stream info.
God damn it, dude. I kinda wish I didn't get sick on Monday of all days.
sorry you got sick, bro.
Well, I didn't think you'd be streaming again like a day later, or 2 days later.
Well, we said yesterday, number one, that we would pick it back up anyway, and number two, I usually stream on Mondays anyway. Oh. Hello. Someone wants to play. Oh, fuck. He played with me all right. Gave me a rocket right up the poop chute.
Good news is I probably don't have COVID.
Yeah, I kind of figured you didn't.
Bad news is I got both A and B strain of influenza.
That
And
isn't.
it's 2 months. And I've had the flu vaccine. So, yeah, vaccines don't do shit.
Well, it depends on how they're made.
Yeah, very lazily and rushed out the door. Ugh. Oh, I just want to go home.
Well, oh, you're still in the hospital?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for them to tell me I can go home. I got my own room, which is cool.
Nice.
Well, to be fair, there's nobody in here. For some reason. I don't know why. You'd think the hospital would be overflowing at a time like this.
It's Matt Demaz blowing the lid on some conspiracies, fuckers.
Yeah.
Well, we're coming up on the part that I keep telling you about where you can blast the door open on surface tension using tripwires and satchel charges.
I'm kind of pissed I missed the first half of this stream.
Sorry, bro.
Because I really wanted this Let's Play to be us two, like, throughout the whole thing.
Well, would you like me to pick back up on from where I...
Don't worry about it at this point. I'm just glad I'm able to even get on here now.
At the very least, like, you and I, in total, we have quite a few games to go through. Because this is just the starting point.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll grab that. Thank you.
Oh!
Fuck, I have to play your stream back at like really low quality because it's Wi-Fi slow. Oh, I can see it. Very slow, but working. Holy crap.
Oof. Enough with the
So I
trip
may have-
lines, man.
So I may have stepped into a porno IRL.
Did you fuck that nurse?
Cricket, yeah, the sexy nurse, cliche happened to me. It was interesting. Man, I don't blame these girls for being so freaking touchy because they've been deprived of sex probably for the past year. And that's my wild guess anyway. I don't know what the fuck is going on with people these days, man. People are nuts.
Well, that is part of the human condition.
Yes, it is. I might have to run down to Domino's and grab a pizza on the way back home. Get all my shit together. And then I'll be able to join you for whatever the fuck you're doing tomorrow. Are you just gonna be playing Half-Life every day now? Half-Life?
On Wednesday I'm gonna be streaming Minecraft, but
Oh.
on
Why didn't you stream
Sundays
Minecraft on
and
Monday,
Mondays,
like
yes,
the
I'll
other
be
time?
doing.
No, well, I guess we can do that instead. No big deal.
I gotta get at least some Minecraft time in, you know.
That's what I was saying. I said, why didn't you do it today? Because it was Monday, Minecraft Monday.
Yeah, but
But you're trying to find a server that doesn't shit itself or poop itself.
I'm trying to build up the server more than that, really.
That's such a slow start there.
Yeah. It's gonna be, unfortunately.
Okay, let me check my shit. Make sure my audio's right. Oh, yeah. God bless the Surface tablet. At least Microsoft got something right. I should have brought my microphone with me.
Who makes this
That would've
thought?
been-
Oh yes, I'm gonna take my microphone with me to the
set up in the
hospital.
hospital. Yeah, right. Plug in my USB dynamic and away we off to the races. Good old Samsung GTU.
Help me. Somebody, please help me. I'm dying out here.
Ugh.
Please, help.
Hello. Hold on. I got this fucking huge ass needle in my arm. They haven't pulled it out yet. They were supposed to pull it out like an hour ago. Yes, people, the flu exists. Ain't that something?
Yep.
Oh,
Damn it.
hell, the flu. I never thought I'd be relieved to hear that I have influenza. It's like, it's okay, you just have the flu. It's like, oh, thank God. I'm so happy I'm sick, but not sick. Well, I haven't got the definitive test results back, but they can tell just by looking at me what I had.
Yeah.
I
At
think
least
with
it's not
It's
COVID.
kind of the same deal, except there's more lung problems. Like you fill up with fluid in your lungs, and it's like you're hucking up phlegm every 2 seconds or some shit.
At least it's not
So,
COVID.
hey, what's that?
So at least it's not COVID.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be spewing up phlegm. They say it's like it feels like you're drowning in your own lungs, in your own fluid.
If I no clip from here on out, for the most part, it's because I'm having trouble reaching areas that I should be able to reach.
I'm probably just gonna stay indoors for a while. I called up work and I'm like, man, I can't be going out to the store that much anymore until all this shit blows over. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like, let me set up the remote desktop home and I'll try to do what I can from home.
Well, that's
I
understandable.
mean, that's basically my life. Stare at a computer for 8 hours, go to the store, stare at a computer for 8 hours. And it's like, well, I guess I'll be staring at a computer for 16 hours. At home. Oh, more like 12, 14. I don't know. I don't sleep that much.
Oh shit! Remember this
Actually,
one,
I
Matt?
sleep too much. What?
Remember this level? Everything's explosive, pretty much.
The floor is lava. Oh, everything's lava.
Damn! I didn't mean to hit you, Doc. I was trying to break everything around you.
It's okay. I don't mind you abusing the doctors. That's Half-Life in a nutshell for you.
Yeah.
Scientist abuse.
There are trip mines literally everywhere.
Oh boy! I can just picture what's going on because the stream crashed.
Okay, you remember in the surface tension level there's that petrol station that's filled with laser trip mines? That's where I'm at. Oof, fuck.
Fucked up in the butt. I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt. Gonna do it in the butt. In the butt. I haven't shaved since 2 days ago. That massive stubble. Can feel it crunching under my teeth. That's
Okay,
the
that
problem
was
with
the
me
wrong
trying to
box to
stay
break.
clean shaven. Upkeep is a real pain in the ass.
Yep. I hate having a beard.
You may what?
I hate having a beard.
Yeah, I hate facial hair. It's just so disgusting. Like, I used to try to grow it out just for the hell of it, and it just looked horrible on me. Because of the mixture of Middle Eastern, Irish, and Italian genes, my facial hair just looks like fucking pubic hair.
So many laser trip mines.
You would have thought because I'm like half Armenian that I would have a badass beard, but it's not the case. If it was half anything else, it'd probably be over-exaggerated on my level. This hospital food's definitely improved over the years. I actually ate something that didn't make me want to puke.
Well, that's good.
Well, that, and I brought in a bag of Skittles because I'm a sugar rush addict. Gotta get my fix. Just one fix. Turn it.
Okay, how the fuck was I supposed to do this one?
Get laid. I don't know why I'm I said that I'm still hopped up on morphine. No, not really. They didn't even give me any. Would have been fun if they did.
Would have been pretty funny, yeah.
It would have been even funnier if I was a recovering addict. That's why you see people say, "Don't give me narcotics," because I used to be an addict. And it's like, okay, you want to go for the surgery, like feeling everything? It's like, I've got no choice, do I? It's like that episode of Good Doctor or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. That would be like a nightmare, going through surgery, feeling everything.
What?
Oh,
I'm
that
still
would be the
blowing myself
definition
up.
of vivisection.
But okay, yeah, I'm no clipping
Fuck
it.
the fucking fuck the fucking fuck ups fucking suck. Told
What
you
the?
what you stupid. Can't you fucking fuck up so fucked up. Shout out to the Mr. T Experience, great band. Oh. I really hope I can go and watch bands play again. I really miss that atmosphere. Just rocking up to a random show, opening band you've never heard of, and then end up looking them up on YouTube and they're everywhere. It's like, oh. Well, they've got like little to no coverage. The joy of music.
Oh, mother of God, I hate that fucking level. And it's time for an ad break. We're gonna keep the stream going a little longer since.
Enjoy your ads about tampons.
Do what?
Enjoy your McDonald's ad. I don't know. Come on, you fat American fucks. Eat Mickey D's. Come on, do it. Diabetes, heart disease, fuck that. Have a cheeseburger. At least have some class and eat some fucking Pizza Hut. That shit tastes legitimately good. Same with Domino's. I don't know how people can eat frozen food.
Being American.
Ugh. Just being cheap in general. I mean, I don't blame people. It's like, you know, a $2 frozen pizza in the corner store. Because, I mean, how could you say no to that, right?
Yeah.
4 words. High fructose corn syrup. And liver failure. Well, that was 6 words, but whatever. 6 words you can't say on television. Oh, what was it? 6 was, I don't know. I'm babbling. Babbling, I don't really know what's going on, I'm just babbling.
Fuck your tank with my high-powered laser.
That's racist.
Well, I just fired through a tank with a high-powered laser.
What are you, tankist?
What?
Come on, man, you can't... What are you, tankist?
Well, I just fired through a tank with a high-powered laser.
Tankism is a serious problem in America. We have to unpack this and address it. It is problematic and it's systematic. Tankism is destroying the country. Pee-pee, bumbling, wee-wee. Whatever Twitter rhetoric you want to throw out. Fucking fucked up fucks. Should've got the nurse's number. I'm fucking mad at myself.
Motherfucker! Fucking grenade. Fuck!
Fuck!
I hate that fucking tank, man.
Can't think of tanks without thinking of Left 4 Dead. That's what Left 4 Dead. I played that game way too much. Probably more than Half-Life. I think Left 4 Dead was the first game that I ever played. Whoa, what happened there?
Got blown up by the tank again.
Blown by the tank in the bum Liverpool in my oh, poo pee pee dango. Up to Fantasy Star Online 2. When they had that Easter theme on. Dango. Of Salvador Amigo, or whatever the fuck it was.
I took out the grunts. Let's save this time before we attempt to take on the
stream
tank.
just fucking crashed. I'm gonna refresh it. There we go. Watching this in glorious 480p.
Fuck your tank, bitch. Fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I see you now, motherfucker. Fuck. Okay. Maybe I should probably try not to take out the sniper.
Oh, hey, Mom. Did you bring food?